What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the 4th of July, so happy 4th. Hope you guys all have a good day. Yeah, I'm out here at a little creek nearby my house, and we're going to be going for whatever bites, but we're going to be using a lure I've never used before that I actually found at Ollie's bargain outlet. It's a little spinnerbait, and I'll show you that to you guys in a second. But yeah, the water, as you can see, looks a little muddy, but this is actually my favorite time to fish it in the summers, when it is a little clouded up like this. It can be really tough on this creek when it's clear, and it usually is during the summer. But with this dirty water, it usually gets the fish a little bit more aggressive and less shy from lures and all that type of stuff. So I'm excited. I think we should get into a whole bunch of fish. We're gonna switch it over to the GoPro, show you what I'm using, and hopefully we get a fish soon. All right, here we go. This is what I'm going to be using. It's a Dynamic Micro Spinnerbait. It looks like it's from Colorado. It's got like the Colorado symbol. I think that's what that is. 1/8 ounce. Yeah, little spinnerbait. I saw them. They were only, as you can see, $2.99. And then Ollie's right now, they have like a 15%. At least when I went the other day, all the Ollie stores have a 15% store-wide discount. So I got 2 of these for like $5 or less or something like that. So not bad. Figured I'd get them, give them a try, see if they're a cool bait I can add, start fishing with. I got some weeds right there. Right when I came in here, there was a carp feeding right around here, and some people came with a kayak and spooked them. Alright, so kind of what we've got, I almost just fell, is this left side's rocky, far side's all about 15-20 feet of mud and weeds, but the middle is kind of like a clay bottom, and it's a pretty deep channel for this creek. So I'll usually pick off a few in this channel all the way up to the bend up there. We're gonna try and use this lure for the most part today. I really do want to see how good it works. And this is like my favorite rod to use. It's like I think my first time using it this year. It's a 6-foot medium light, 1-piece rod. Super lightweight, super fun to use. It's not, yeah, the rod itself holding it is lightweight, but it's got a little bit of backbone to it. Yeah, I just love using this rod for kind of creeks this size. They have some fish that are of a decent size. It's not too light, and it's not too powerful. One thing I'm noticing so far with this lure is it's staying down pretty good. It's not moving up in the water column as I reel, which is nice. A lot of spinnerbaits and spinners have that problem where as you kind of get closer and closer, they just slowly move up. But this one seems to stay in a pretty straight line, which is honestly really cool. This thing also bounces off of snags really nice. It's got a fixed hook that goes up like that. There we go. There we go. He smacked it. It's actually a nice smallmouth for the summer at this creek. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, real nice. Super solid fish. Woo! That was almost a hook in the hand there, a rod break. Got lucky. Alright. Look at that. Smacked that spinnerbait. He was not coming off. He like set the hook by himself and everything. He just clapped it. Wow. Solid first fish. Dang. That's like, if we're lucky, he's healthy. He's not terribly fat, but he's healthy. He's not too skinny. He's pushing a pound. He's somewhere up there. Got a little wound right there. Cool first fish. He just smacked it. I just lifted my rod and he was on there. We'll let him go. Can't really bend down, so I'm gonna just plop him. There he goes. Alright. I usually get him in this hole. It's got this big ol' tree hanging over. Yeah, we're gonna cross. Alright, it's still a nice hole. We're just on the very back of it right now. I'm gonna say, yeah, next fish will probably be a smallmouth. And we might get a rock bass or a pike here soon. There we go. There we go. What is that? It's a feisty smallmouth, that's what it is. Solid one. Smaller than the last, but solid. It's like a little 10 inch, yeah, there he goes. He was healthy. He had a little, for his size, he was a little fatter than the last one, I think. Both super healthy, that's good to see. They're eating at least decent. What do we got? Oh, it's old top of a jug or something. I keep grabbing onto stuff. They ain't fish though. Probably hitting some sticks. Kind of chilling, hanging up off the bottom. There's a fish. He bit like right away. No idea what this is. Oh, there we go. Big old rock bass. Creek rock bass. Healthy. These are all super healthy. This is great. Chunker. There we go. Beautiful creek rock bass with a little belly on him. There we go. He came within a second, I think. I let it sink, and once I got the the blade spinning, he came and smacked it. I do not like walking right here. It's all shady and deep and muddy. And there's a bunch of snapping turtles in this creek. They usually, I don't think they ever really do anything to people unless you stick your finger. There we go. Oh my gosh. Tank rock bass, even bigger than the last one. Right in front of me. That is a freaking donkey. There we go. Choked it. Hook popped right out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but he is fat. You can just see the bulge in his belly. Even longer than the last one too. That was just a tank. I get a quick picture of him if I can manage to get my phone out of my pocket. That is just a big belly on him. I'll show the picture. He's just got a big old belly. Oh, we'll just keep trudging. Ew, nasty, nasty. There we go. I think it's another friggin', it is. Another fat rock bass. This is like the first one. He's clean. He is, his colors look immaculate. He's just super clean. Nice. He doesn't have any leech, like parasite thingies on him or anything. Last one did, I didn't show him, but another nice little rock bass. There we go. Right after I say that, I catch one of the smaller ones. Hey, he's one of the bigger small ones. He's not the 3-incher. He's more the, I don't know, 7. Smallest fish of the day, weight-wise. Maybe he's longer than the rock bass. They're pretty darn close, so the rock bass definitely wins on weight. Oh, we're gonna press forward. I can't see nothing on the bottom. It's pretty easy to walk through here. It's just, you don't want to step on something that is spiky. Freaking, there we go. I think it's a rock bass. Oh no. Oh, it is a rock bass. These things are all solid. These are no dink rock bass. It's another. Oh, my mic's being weird. Stay on. There we go. Another solid rock bass. Adios. What the gosh dang it. Friggin' stick washed into my downstream into my foot. Oh, I hate when that happens. Alright, we bombed that thing. Covering a lot of water right here. There we go. That's gotta be a smallie. Yeah, buddy. It's a nicer one too. This thing gets the bigger smallies, that's for sure. Oh, that thing's beautiful. Yeah, it's a tank. That's bigger than the first one, I think. Barely hooked. Just kept them tight enough. There we go. Another long guy. It's a long creek fish. It's like, I don't know, 15. It's a long fish. I'd say he's like that first one at a pound, right around there, maybe a little over. Super sweet. There he goes, back up there. Oh, that looks tasty. There's a probably deer bones. Some black water. That's the mud. If you step in that mud, oh gosh, it smells so bad. That's the deep side. I usually nail a few smallmouth through here. We've already, there we go. Bigger than the last one I just missed. Oh, no. I tighten my drag just for those hook sets. Not hooking them good. I think it's my fault though, because this hook is pretty dang sharp. Kind of inspecting the lure, honestly. I think the only thing I don't like the most is look how tiny that hook is. It's not that big. I'm pretty sure this thing's meant for trout, which would explain it a little bit better. But yeah, that hook's not too big. So I would prefer a little bit wider gap on that thing. Oh, and while I was retying there, something ate something off the top, right around where I just dropped that. Maybe we can get him. Yep. There he is. There he is. Doesn't seem huge. Oh my gosh. Big old rock bass. Another tanker. Oh, popped off. I grabbed him and caught the lure. Say that counts. It was like a tad above the average one, but smaller than those two bigger ones. There's another fish. Might be another rock bass. Or it's a, yep. Another, oh, that's the smallest rock bass of the day. How in the heck did he get hooked? There he is. Yeah, hooked all weird. Tiny rock bass. So that's like a normal smallish rock bass. The rest have been pretty big. Here he goes. They're loaded up in there. See if there's another chilling. Oh, we got something. Right as I started reeling. I think it's a tiny rock bass. Oh, tiny bit bigger than the last one, but not big. He's got kind of a cool, like, pattern right there. Little guy. There we go. What is this thing? Small, little creek smallie. Right there. He's got a little gash in him. Maybe from a bird. I don't know. Looks kind of fresh. See ya. Oh, gave us a little jump. See if we can get one more bigger smallie. The hole we're gonna stop at, I've honestly haven't caught too many fish out of this hole I'm talking about, but it is a really real deep hole. So we're gonna see if this lure can do the trick. I don't know what's up with this hole. There we go. Oh yeah, nice smallmouth. Sweet. I can surely say that's the biggest one I've ever gotten right here. Here we go. I don't know why he's bleeding. He got hooked right there, but solid fish. Probably the last one of the day. He's super dark, cool fish. This hole is giving me trouble in the past, but the spinnerbait saved the day, I guess. There he goes. There we go. Another nice one. I think I got a decent hook set on him. Yeah, there we go. It's a good one. Above average. All right. Lighter colored. Out of the same hole. Another nice one. Peace. All right, we're gonna start heading back. We're gonna call it a day. I'll switch it over to my front-facing camera and give a little review of how that lure went out overall. All right, thank you everyone that made it here to the end of the video. Happy 4th of July once again. I'm gonna do a quick little review of kind of the things I liked and maybe didn't like too much about that lure. Thing I like the most is it stays deep, stays steady in the water column, doesn't kind of ride up as you get it closer to you, which is awesome. It stays in the strike zone. Works great in like this deeper hole behind me that I just caught those 2 smallmouth. Second thing is it seems to get the bigger fish to bite regarding creek fishing, and it keeps the little guys away from the hook, because I'll come to this same stretch, fish with like a panther martin, and I'll catch probably 10 more of those little guys I just caught. So not a huge thing, but it seems to get the bigger ones. You miss out on the smaller ones, but you do get the bigger ones to bite, which is awesome. Third thing is about the hook. I don't know if it's necessarily about the size of the hook. It is a little on the smaller side, but that usually doesn't matter too much. But I think it could be a little wider, the hook gap on there. Because with smallmouth and stuff like that, you definitely need a little bit more of a wider gap. So smallmouth, it struggled a little bit. I think some fish popped out because of that. And with largemouth, it would be a pain in the butt. But I do have to try this lure out with trout in a creek or even a pond, and give it a real try, because I believe that's what this lure was designed for, was trout fishing. So I'll have to give it a try. Adding this on after the fact, walking back, thinking about the lure a little bit more. Very durable, if you were wondering. Hook didn't bend at all. The wire stayed strong. Spinner, didn't have any problems with that, not spinning anything like that. So very durable lure, and I wasn't catching anything crazy, so that's also in count. And then the second thing is it stays off snags, which you heard throughout the video, which is really awesome. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like the video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and comment down below if you have any questions. Tight lines.